So now we go straight to the cost. How much did it cost us to do van life here?
So we did the van life for 8 days and
8 nights, 9 days.
8 nights and 9 days, and
It costed us 90,000.
the car was 90,000, and then the gas from going to the destination that I said a while ago is around probably 12 to 15k. That's a rough estimate. We will detail it on the video later on, but I mean on the details of the video later, but it's around 15,000 yen. So in total around,
And the security deposit is 70,000.
yeah, the security deposit is 70,000. You can use a credit card or cash, but of course, for if you're using the credit card, it will be
There will be a holding fee.
yes, and also it will be subject to the foreign exchange that day they return to you. So we opted using the cash instead. So 90,000 plus 15, so that's around 105.
Plus 70,000.
No, 105 only, because
Security
the
deposit.
security deposit will be returned to you anyway.
Yeah.
So around 11,000 per day.
Yeah,
11 to 12,000 per day. So that doesn't include the food. The food for us cost around
3,000?
Yeah, one minimum of 1,500 to 3,000 a day. It depends if we go to the grocery
Yeah.
or not. But usually our food costs like around 1,500.
Yeah, so it's not very cheap to do van life here, but for us
It's cheaper than the Philippines.
it's also cheaper because the hotels in the highlands would cost us around or almost double what the van would cost, including the food.
Yeah.
So if you calculate that in the hotels, the food, I mean, breakfast is usually is free, but not all the meals. So it's gonna be on top. So yeah.
So we opted.
チェジュ航空よりご搭乗最終のご案内申し上げます。チェジュ航空7C120便インチョン行きはまもなく出発いたします。当便ご利用のお客様はお急ぎ72番到着時にてご搭乗ください。
So we opted.
제주항공에서 마지막 탑승을 말씀드리겠습니다. 오후 12시 50분에 출발 예정인 제주항공 7C102편 서울 일정의 항공기는 곧 탑승을 마감하고 출발할 예정이니 아직 탑승하지 않은 승객분들께서는 속히 72번 게이트에 오셔서 탑승해 주시기 바랍니다. 감사합니다.
So we opted using or going with the camper van instead of staying in the hotels. Was one because we checked the Airbnb to the destinations that we would like to go here in Japan. So it's mostly in the Alps, and it cost around $200. So we opted for the camper van because we checked the Airbnbs in the Alps and the hotels, and it cost around $200 a night, or 10,000 pesos at a minimum. Remember, at a minimum. So, and that doesn't include the transportation going there. So, and then
May I have attention please? This is the pre-boarding announcement for flight 5050 bound for Manila. We would like to start the boarding by invite passenger with infants, passenger with assistance, and passenger with go-ahead priority boarding services. Please be sitting at 71 with the boarding pass and passport ready. Thank you. 大変お待たせいたしました。ただいまから優先搭乗開始いたします。2歳以下のお子様連れのお客様、お手伝いが必要なお客様、ゴーヘッドプライオリティボーディングサービスをお持ちのお客様、お手元にスポーツご搭乗券ご準備の上、71番搭乗口までお越しください。
yes, yeah. So, yeah. I don't remember what I was saying anymore. Yes, so the hotels are very costly, and that doesn't include the transportation. And again, because if we were going to the hotels, we would be using the local transportation, which is very dependent on the timing of the buses, the trains, and everything. So we
And
would
they have limited reach.
yes.
You can't go
So
remote.
exactly. So you would be relying entirely to the availability of the public transportation or go on private or taxis, which is very costly as well. So yeah, for us, if we calculate, sorry,
Yeah, go.
if we calculate the time, the money, um, and then the destinations that we would like to go to, um, the van or the camper van is a lot more cheaper.
Yeah, we opted for a camper van for the mobility and the cost effectiveness of it instead of being tied down to a hotel or a home base, which will basically be the hotel or your B&B. Yeah.
Yeah, and then for the tolls, you will see it in the Google Maps how much it is. The shortest, we only took one toll, and that was, I think, the shortest one ever. That cost us around 760 or 790 yen.
Yeah.
Um,
Just to avoid around 4 or 5 windy roads.
And then again, on the countryside, there's no usually parking fee. There are not usually parking fee. Only on the very tourist destinations.
タイガエアタイ1よりお客様のお呼び出しを申し上げます。タイガエアタイ1 IP207 便台北と出発予定のワン様、ワンビアキング様、お座席 20F にお座りのワング様、ワンビアキング様、
Parang onsen
お付けいただき
experience.
ましたおプランの再検査がございます。どうぞ搭乗口74番、74番までお越しください。
So showers.
Cost around 700.
Because in the Michino Eki there are no showers, we tried to look for showers in other areas.
Yeah, so Manga Cafe cost
So Manga Cafe cost around, so the membership cost around 370. And then when you're a member already, the first 30 minutes
is
um,
290.
is 290 and then 100 per 10
Next
minutes.
flight by passenger
Additional.
seating from row 31 to 41, 31 to 41. This seating is 71 with boarding passport link.
So,
And then
for
お待たせいたしました。まずはじめに機内混雑を避けますため、後方座席31列目から41列目のお客様は機内とご案内いたします。お手元にパスポートご搭乗券ご準備の上、71番到着口までお越しください。
public onsen with shower will cost 700 per person for an hour.
yes, and then we saw like a rest area that has a public onsen that doesn't cost anything.
Yeah, it's a donation based onsen, but we didn't use that because there's no shower. Shower, what else? That's it.
That's it.
Yeah, that's the cost. So it's not cheap, but it's also not expensive. And for us, it was worth it because other than the shower, nothing was that challenging.
Yes.
The
so
only good showers here are very challenging because they don't want you to live in the Michino Ekis.
so safety was there, cheaper. So yeah.
So that's the cost. Yeah.
So are you going to do this again here in Japan?
Of course we will.
I will.
Tune in. We will do this again. Maybe another route, maybe around the seaside, because we just did the highlands, or maybe back to the highlands. It's beautiful anyway.
Yeah. And renting out to the rental car station was really amazing for us. So definitely that was a plus in making us do this again.
Rent from them, and you will get a Combini umbrella and some laundry soap that we left. We will also post a video about that.
Yeah. Alright, so our plane is boarding. If we missed any, we'll just insert it somewhere.
Yeah, or just go to the comment section. Yeah, we're boarding now. going back to reality.